Guys, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Yeah, I'd be really embarrassed.
I feel like that would be my peak. I'm like, yes.
I'd be like, did I act well enough for that?
Yeah.
Did I
Was
really
it
get in the
Oscar-worthy?
zone? Yeah, I don't know. But to be fair, actually, if Barack Obama knew, I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, no, me either.
Like, that can be our New Year's res.
Yeah.
We're still in... No,
Barack Obama needs to know us this year.
Which video? A pussy one.
Yeah. The one with my labia.
But you're also an author as well.
I am
I
an
love that you've got
author.
fingers in so many pies.
Just everywhere.
Yeah, I'm reading it out. It is me versus, if I've got this right, I hope, Brain, an overthinker's guide to life.
You got it right.
I got it spot on.
Yeah.
Because I can't read my writing up there either.
I can.
So thank fuck someone
Oh,
can.
that does it. It says over tinkers.
That's what I was about
Yeah.
to say, and I was like, calm it.
Oh.
Calm it down. I like this, though, because you talk about intrusive thoughts. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, me
Not
too.
intrusive thoughts. Like,
No, don't like having them.
no, yeah.
Like
no,
talking about
can't
them.
Say, yeah. What is like, what would you say an intrusive thought is?
It's like a thought that comes into your head that you don't want to think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's there.
Yeah.
Have you had any rogue ones?
I think like the main one I get is either wanting to like push someone, it's awful, push someone I'm walking with into traffic, or like hurl myself off a bridge, or like holding a newborn where you're like, oh,
Pretty positive ones.
could
then,
I
yeah.
drop it?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fucking. I actually, the newborn one I get, I always don't like holding people's babies because I don't know why. I just always just want to go,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Fresh out the womb
Never
too.
would. I hope I never would.
No, you never would.
Never would act on it. Do you know what this is? What is this? Right. Sometimes I'll have this random thought come into my brain about all my teeth being really wobbly, and it makes me fucking cringe.
Well, I have it where I'll be walking and I'll like, you know, when you trip over nothing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I always just think, oh my God, I'm going to fall and face plant, all my teeth are going to fall out. And every time my hands are like, ugh.
So that is like an intrusive thought.
Yeah.
I didn't know they come in so, look at me, shapes and sizes. They come in so many different
No.
forms because I get
They're
a
great.
cringe. My thing is a cringe, right? It constantly, before I go to bed, all of a sudden I will just have the most cringe
Things
thought.
you've done?
Yeah, but like it's like I can't sleep, like, and I have to shake my head to get it out. And my boyfriend's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Just shaking it
and
out,
I
don't
can't
worry.
say to him, "I'm just shaking the thoughts out my head," because he'll be like, "Are you all right?
Good.
I think you should go home." But what do you even do to deal with it?
I mean, I get them at night and it's always
So
like,
it is at night, no.
why did you say? Yeah, because I feel like
fucking
it's
hear
when your
that.
brain, you're not doing anything, so your brain's sort of like, oh yeah,
This is
just
my
gonna
time to
scooch
shine.
in.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, do you remember that thing you did where, like, for me, it's always the worst things that have happened to me. Like, I went to go and see Heather's the musical and went to the toilet and I was in the end cubicle, which was facing the queue. And there were so many people.
Yeah.
Couldn't lock the door. And I was so embarrassed. I was like trying to lock it for so long.
yeah.
I was like, it'll be fine. I'll just reached. Then some girl opens it, stood there, everything's out.
In front of the queue.
In front of the whole queue. And I was like, fuck. So I closed the door and then obviously like pull my trousers up, come out, and I'm like trying to laugh with people. Not one person
That's
laughed.
the worst
No one even
thing.
looked at me. I was like,
fucking laugh.
I was like, how dare you?
It's like if you fall over and people go, "You're right."
Yeah.
Don't
I'm like,
ask
no,
if I'm
laugh.
okay.
But that's the shit that comes up at night.
Yeah, I completely agree. And do you know what haunts me more as well is the fact that we're going to have hundreds more embarrassing things happen to
The
us
rest of our life.
for the rest of our life. And I just think, what a fucking joke.
Do you know what really makes me laugh though? You know when you fall over, obviously that's embarrassing now.
Yeah.
When does it go from, oh my God, she's fallen over to, she's had a fall?
Yeah.
When it's like, it just suddenly at some age, it's like, oh,
No, that
Hayley
is
had a
so
fall.
true. Oh, another one.
Yeah, oh, she's had a fall.
Let's get her in a home.
Yeah.
I'd say this is going to be controversial.
Okay. I'm worried.
Late 60s, maybe.
Okay,
if
yeah.
my mum had a fall now, I'd go, "Oh,
She's had a fall.
you're knocking
That's
on the
not
door,
funny.
aren't you?" Yeah, she's had a fall.
She's had a fall.
Because that's when you start thinking, fuck,
Yeah.
you don't know what's
Broken a
going on
bone.
then. This is what I mean.
You good?
If I have
Yeah.
a fall now, I've just fallen, haven't
Yeah.
I? But it worries
Embarrassing.
me. What happens when we can't get up? Do you know how embarrassing that's going to be?
Well, at the moment, if I do fall over in public, it is very much like, I probably should just stay here.
I think that maybe we should act dead.
Yeah.
And but you know the most
But no one
embarrassing.
touched me.
No, yeah, just don't acknowledge I'm here. The most embarrassing thing that I can imagine ever happening to me is getting hit by a car and surviving it. Because imagine getting hit by a car and having to be like, sorry, mate, because it would be my fault.
Yeah,
And that would be the most
so embarrassing.
rolling over someone's windscreen. Are you fucking joking me?
What do you do though once it happens?
On my life, would act dead. I'd play dead. The ambulance would come and I'd be like, put me in the back of the fucking
Just get me
van,
out of
and
here.
then I'll get out. And then I'm sorry for wasting it. I know the NHS is stretched, but so is my mental health, and I'm not risking that. No way. Sorry, back to
Can't really live that down.
How do you even deal with intrusive thoughts then?
I feel like for me, just talking about them stops it reoccurring.
Maybe making a joke out of
Maybe
them.
a little laugh.
I agree. I do actually get that. Have you ever had an intrusive thought that's not like a cringe one, but like one that you've actually acted upon?
I don't know if I've ever acted upon one, but I think it's definitely one of it's in the chapter about intrusive thoughts at uni. When I was in like a serious situation with a lecturer, my brain would be like, kiss them. And I'd be like, have I got feelings for my lecturer? This is weird.
This is happening.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, are we in love? Obviously didn't kiss them.
No.
But it was always sort of stuff like that, or like slap them in the head. No, to be fair, whenever it's like spam them, I've like friends have done it.
I agree, actually. I feel like that's a fine one to do.
Yeah,
if you're a
little
mate,
spam.
you can act out your intrusive
You
thoughts
can
on them
absolutely push them into the traffic.
and just be like, actually, there.
Sorry.
Yeah, push them off a bridge.
But we're friends.
Yeah, understand my mate.
Don't
you know
do
what I
that.
mean? Yeah. What else is in the so what are in the chapters of the books? You've got intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts, identity. There's one called Vagina's Lullaby, which is a personal fave.
That sounds nice.
Well, so
Tell me.
before you go to bed, do you ever like imagine sexy scenarios?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do.
It's
Yeah.
about that, but it's like it's not quite a story, but it is a story.
What a nice word for that. A vagina's lullaby.
Vagina's Lullaby. Yeah, because it's always like before I go to bed. Not always, but sometimes I'm like, I'm sat on the side of my bed.
Yeah.
And then I'm wearing a red dress. And then I'm like, no, not a red dress, a black dress.
Right.
A black dress. You can see my non-existent cleavage. Wait, no. And then I have to get it perfect. By the time I've got it perfect, I'm asleep.
That's a really good idea. Sometimes when I try my thing is to go to sleep, I have to just lay there like this because otherwise I start getting anxiety about the situation I'm thinking about.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like say if I'm thinking about, me and my boyfriend are going on a date, I'm now getting anxiety. What do I order?
Yeah, literally.
Where am I? Have I read the menu before I go? Can we afford, are we splitting this or is he taking it? Am I going to be rude? Should I take it? The whole thing, then I've got anxiety. I can't sleep. So I just have to lay there. I no longer can.
I know what you mean as well. I feel like my eyes get really strained. They must be behind
Oh
my
my
eyelids
God.
like this.
Yeah, because I'm like looking around like I can't. And I don't know why, because I used to always be able to dream like that. But now
not anymore.
I can't.